Hello everyone, it's the 20th of September, so I'd like to wish you all the blessings of the autumn equinox as it comes in, and to do Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. Let's have a look and see what the cards have in store for us this week. You see that card? First card we have is Compassion. Archangel Zadkiel, he's the angel of emotional healing. Now I think I'm going to do something a little bit different today, and I'm going to use fairy cards as it's kind of like an elemental time. It's all to do with nature, isn't it? The changing, the wheel was turned. And we have the card Patience Please. Can you see that? I'm going to try and put it so you can see it. Okay, Patience Please. The card says what you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So you have Archangel Zadkiel, the angel of emotional healing, first of all, and he's saying soften your heart with respect to everyone in a certain situation around you, but make sure you include yourself in that. And then you have the patience card, so it's almost like those two cards together are asking you to have compassion with yourself, compassion with other people, and also patience. Okay, it will come about. Okay, so that worked quite nicely, didn't it? Let's have a look and see. We have Archangel Chamuel and we have Career Transition. Okay, Archangel Chamuel, he is known as a spiritual careers counsellor. This is like midweek, and it's saying your purpose is triggering a blessed career and change, your life purpose, that is. So it's basically there's something in you that's kind of driving you towards maybe making a change, maybe staying in the same career but kind of just switching jobs or thinking about switching jobs, or maybe especially this time of year, because I'm always saying this is a time of newness, even though like people kind of tend to think it's not, but it's like it's a time where a lot of courses start up, a lot of education. It's a really good time to take on some new training that could actually enhance your career and actually help you move to where you want to be. Okay, fairy cards, that's what I said I was going to do, wasn't it? So we'll stick with the fairy cards. I think they're having a go at me here. It's get some exercise. Can you see that card? Okay, and the card is saying your body becomes stronger. As your body becomes stronger, you will begin to feel stronger in all ways. And I always say to people when they're doing a lot of studying, make sure you don't just live inside your head. It's the same as those on the spiritual path. You know, we tend to live inside our heads, and we forget that in order for the mind to function, the body has to be functioning. And you know, and sometimes when you're trying to learn something, you just can't. It's really important to get out there and just walk, you know, or just stop it all and do, I don't know, an exercise routine that you like. You know, maybe you like swimming, maybe you want to just go out for a bike ride, maybe it's a gentle walk. You know, it doesn't have to be anything that's sort of tiring. You know, I've been doing arm exercises which are very tiring, but they're all done sitting down and focusing on the part of the arm that's damaged. So you know, exercise can come in so many different forms, and make sure you do it. And to be honest, I'm going to keep those exercises up because they're really good to do in the middle of after a long typing session, because you can literally feel all the tension leaving. So look for something that's right for you, and also look for new skills coming in that are going to help you to progress in whatever way it is that you want your career to progress. Now, you know, for those of you who are retired, you might say, well, that's not for me, why am I getting that card? You know, but learning is a lifetime career, and I think the minute we stop learning something is the minute everything kind of gives up. Okay, so I would like to be learning things for the rest of my life. Okay, I think the mind needs that exercise, but I also think the body needs exercise as well. And I think sometimes we use age or where we are in life as an excuse not to actually do that. So, you know, so try and put the two things together, and remember that the mind and the body both need to be exercised. Okay, I've had my nag. Let's go to the end of the week. Life review. It's a lovely time to get this, to be honest, this week, because as I said, You know, a lot of people kind of think, oh, autumn, it means we're looking forward to Christmas, we're looking forward to New Year, the end of the year. Oh, get rid of this year. Oh, let's bring in the new one. You know, it's got to be better than the last. That's what I mean. I've been hearing since I was a child. You know, every single year. Oh, it's got to be better than the last. And you know, when you actually look back and you do a life review, you will find that every year is a mix. Yes, you could have something really terrible. You might have lost someone. You might have had an illness. But even in those darkest of times, if you look, there are blessings as well. You might have to look a little bit harder, but no year is every single day misery. No year, you know, and even people in the most worst, darkest situations still have laughter occasionally, still have something that they can, you know, look back on if they choose to and see it as a blessing, because life is a mixed bag of blessings and torments. And you know, I don't think any one year is really better than another year. I think some years just have more sorrow in them, some years have more beginnings in them, you know, and that's the difference. But the life review card is asking you to take an inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. And this is the time of year that I do that. You know, last night I spent sorting out my wardrobe, finding things that somehow had stayed in there for like over 20 years. So I don't always throw away. Quite often I'll kind of fold or put them somewhere else, you know. But it's about taking that review, it's about taking that stock, it's about seeing what your harvest is. And I think that's a really important thing. And to do it this week, I think is very, very apt. Last fairy card, because I'm aware of the time. Ooh, business venture. Okay. Remember, you're doing a life review, you're seeing what's working, you're seeing what's not working. Okay, and this card is saying trust and follow through on a new business idea or a career opportunity. So there's definitely career things coming in, and I think that's quite important. As I said, you know, if you're past career, you know, there's life is always about projects. There's always something you can do, there's always something you can get your teeth into, there's always learning that you can do. You know, I think knowledge is the greatest gift. Okay, so bear that in mind and enjoy this first week of autumn. Bye everyone.